Welcome everyone to today's Explainer. We are jumping right in because today we're setting the stage for a truly awe-inspiring journey through our vast cosmic neighborhood. The sheer scale of our solar system is absolutely massive, so we're going to break down that vastness and map out exactly what surrounds us in the dark. We aren't just looking at a list of names today, we're really diving into the mechanics and the incredible scale that governs our local corner of the Milky Way. So let's get right into it. So think about this for a second. Did you know that the Earth we live on is definitely not alone in space? I know, it sounds like a totally simple question at its core, but when you really pause to internalize it, the implications are just profound. We get so caught up in the daily grind on this one rocky sphere, it's super easy to forget that we are just a single piece of a much larger cosmic puzzle. Our Earth is actually part of a highly complex, dynamic system, and we are heavily influenced by our celestial neighbors and the invisible forces that bind us all together. And right at the absolute center of it all, well, that's our sun. This massive star basically acts as the giant gravitational anchor around which everything else orbits. Get this, it accounts for over 99% of the total mass in our solar system. 99%? Without its immense gravitational pull, the beautiful, predictable order we see out there simply wouldn't exist. It dictates the orbital mechanics, the pacing, and the fundamental structure of literally everything we're about to explore. It's the thermodynamic engine driving the whole system. Now, caught in that massive orbit is our planetary roster. We've got 8 distinct worlds, and each one has its own totally unique evolutionary history. Moving outward from the sun, we first hit the rocky inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Then, once you pass the asteroid belt, the scale just shifts dramatically. We reach the gas and ice giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All 8 of these massive bodies are locked in this continuous, perpetual dance around the sun, a dance shaped by billions of years of orbital resonance and cosmic collisions. Yet, out of all those orbiting bodies we just ran through, Earth holds a truly unique title. It is the absolute only planet in our solar system known to harbor life. It sits right in what we call the Goldilocks zone. You know, not too hot, not too cold, which allows liquid water to just pool right on its surface. Seeing it isolated like this really makes you stop and appreciate how incredibly special and, honestly, how fragile our home is compared to its completely lifeless planetary neighbors. It's this intricate biosphere, delicately balanced right in the vacuum of space. If we zoom out and look at the extremes of our cosmic neighborhood, we see some staggering diversity. On one hand, you have Jupiter. It's the biggest planet in the solar system, a gas giant so massive that you could literally fit over 1,000 Earths inside of it. Its gravity essentially acts like a giant vacuum cleaner, pulling in and deflecting dangerous debris. But then, on the complete opposite extreme, you have Mercury. It's the closest planet to the sun. Just a tiny, heavily cratered world locked in a super tight, scorchingly hot orbit. The contrast in sheer volume and environment between a massive gas giant and a little irradiated rock just shows how incredibly varied planetary formation can be. Beyond sheer size and extreme temperatures, these planets distinguish themselves in some pretty spectacular visual ways too. Take Saturn, for instance. It completely stands out with its iconic, unique ring system. These rings are composed primarily of billions of pieces of ice, dust, and rock, and they stretch out for hundreds of thousands of miles, yet they're incredibly thin. This breathtaking structure isn't just pretty to look at either. It's a super active, dynamic environment of colliding particles. It's honestly what makes Saturn one of the most recognizable and intensely studied objects out there. Okay, but here is a profound shift in perspective, a real massive twist. Our entire solar system, it's constantly moving. We aren't just spinning in place around a stationary sun. This entire neatly ordered planetary map we've been discussing is actually acting like a massive collective vehicle hurtling through the Milky Way galaxy. The sun is literally dragging Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, the whole shebang, along on this continuous high-speed journey through the interstellar medium. We are part of a much larger galactic rotation. So if we are constantly on the move, it leaves us with an absolutely incredible question. How fast are we actually traveling through space right now? As you sit here listening to this, you're speeding through the unknown universe at a totally mind-bending velocity. I'm going to leave that question with you to really spark your curiosity and remind you of the immense scale of the cosmos we call home. And that wraps up our explainer for today. Make sure to like and follow for more deep dives, and I'll catch you next time. Wow.